Shocking news, my lovely, wonderful people. A shocking revelation coming from former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Obasanjo said, "We lost a particular election because we refused to bribe INEC and police." He said, "These are the people that Tinubu bribed, hence he became Nigeria's president. That if you are ready to bribe, INEC and the police are ready to do your bidding." This is not me saying, this is Olusegun Obasanjo. He said, so they lost a particular election because they refused to bribe. And honestly, sincerely, truly speaking, I'm shocked that such things will be happening in a country like this and people say nothing. Eh? And people are saying absolutely, completely nothing. This is terrible. Like terrible. This is what is going on. It says we lost an election because we did not bribe. He said, but Tinubu has the money to bribe. I'm shocked. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. How we lost an election for refusing to bribe INEC and the police. Olusegun Obasanjo reveals how Tinubu won. The former president of Nigeria spoke in Abeokuta on Monday at a high-level consultation he organized on rethinking Western liberal democracy in Africa. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has narrated a story how his party lost election in 1998 because they refused to bribe, because of bribery. Bribery has destroyed our nation, and the trophy goes to the highest briber. Anyone who can bribe. Bribery is the dent in our history and is eating deep like a cancer. We lost the election in 1998 because we refused to bribe INEC and the police. Shamefully, they came to us and asked for the bribe. For not bribing police and the personnel of the Independent National Electoral Commission, they left. He said his party, the People Democratic Party, in 1998 lost a local government election in Ogun State because he rejected the plans to bribe INEC and police. Obasanjo said party leaders had told him that there should be money allocated to the police and INEC, saying he rejected the proposal on the belief that INEC officials, policemen, are government workers earning salaries monthly, and this should not be part of it. The former president spoke in Abeokuta on Monday on the high-level consultation, saying this is absurd. According to him, he came across the Nigerian factor slander when the nation holds the first local government election. Politicians said to refuse to take bribe. He said this is the way it should be. Politicians should not give bribe. What has happened in the last few months and that is happening is because some of these people have mentioned both INEC and police are being bribed. And it is shameful that our judiciary has been caught in all of this. The judiciary that is supposed to protect the interest of the people no longer cares. The judiciary right now goes to the highest bidder. This is part of what has happened. You see them declaring someone winner of an election, even in the midnight hour. What does that tell you? Somebody has to hastily conclude his job because of the billions, trillions of dollars that has been deposited somewhere for him. These are the things that happen, and some of them cannot say no. They've lost integrity, and yet Nigeria wants a change. This is Olusegun Obasanjo speaking to us, on how INEC and police are the bedrock of part of the rot in the system. This is Olusegun Obasanjo. He said there was an election, and the people started telling him, sir, the money, we need to take the money to them. He said, for what? They are civil servants. They are working. They collect their salaries. They don't need this. We should not give it to them. But he did not say what happened afterwards. So when he became president and he needed to do re-election, and Umaru Musa Yar'Adua had to come in. The funniest thing in this country is that we all know what the problem is. But when we are about to speak, we shy away from it. We turn to the left, we turn to the right, and we pretend that all is well. We know exactly what is happening. So Olusegun Obasanjo is saying, Nigerians, for this rot to go away, it's going to take a very sincere approach. You see what happened in some of the nations of the world. In Africa, I'm not talking about in Europe and the West. No, no, no. In Africa, some people needed to take a drastic action. Everyone that has ever led in the country, they put them in a particular plane and they sent them to their maker so that the country can move forward. I'm not saying we should do so. I'm just explaining what happened in a particular country in Africa, but I will not mention the name. I will leave that puzzle for you to fill. So people who have tasted the seat of power in the country, of course, power is sweet, it's intoxicating. When you get there, you don't want to relinquish it. Oh dear. Even Obasanjo that is speaking, we've heard of rumors and rumor of how, he wanted a third tenure to be established so that it can be there forever. Because once you get there to live, is it the living you are talking like that you are mentioning small? No, live where? To where exactly? You want to remain in power. You want to be the one in control, no matter what happened. Even when others should come in, you do not share in that place. So he said the destruction of the country, those who are making the country to be where it is today, are basically Nigerian police and INEC. You see, so this does not work for our democracy. Maybe we must rethink democracy. Must we adopt the approach of the West, or should we redefine what democracy is in Africa? Don't forget that Nigeria is a giant of Africa, and when we lead, others will follow. So we need to redefine what we mean by democracy, because if it is what it is, what we see experiencing, imagine the beavers. Imagine how much Nigerian government had to put into that, my dear. There's been a clever, a proper way now to successfully boycott the beavers so that people can get what they want. Olusegun Obasanjo said INEC had to hurriedly announce the winner of an election because billions of dollars has been deposited in someone's account and they cannot do it during the day. They have to do it in the night. Now that again is a puzzle. I will leave that for your brilliant mind to look into and to explain to me what Olusegun Obasanjo mean by that statement. He said the people you are seeing, most of them, if you are ready to pay, you will get the thing, you will get what you want. This is Nigerian police. Nigerian police that is supposed to protect lives and property. Yesterday we saw, the Nigerian senator. If you have not seen it, please go on Apple Line Media under videos and see for yourself how he was lamenting that the police that's supposed to be for protection of life and property does not do that. As soon as they hear that there is people need help, they don't go there. They don't go there. They pretend not to be aware. But guess what? When it's election, you see 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. And this is because they have totally lost themselves. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.